Okay, now that you've read Snowman at Night, you need to decide what kind of snowman you will be creating. Now, it's not supposed to be your traditional snowman. You want to make it a little more interesting. So maybe think of like a occupation or a type of person. So maybe like you could make a teacher snowman or a doctor snowman. If you do go with the traditional route, I'd like it to be like a really creative one that we've never seen before. The first thing we want to do though is establish the ground. I'm going to be using a white crayon, which you're going to use second, but for now, just use a pencil. My paper is going the tall way, and I'm going to make some kind of snowy hill at the bottom, and not too big because you want to leave room for lots of details. So I have like a nice little curved hill here, snow hills. Okay, and you could do like a 3-tiered snowman, or 2 or 4 even if you'd like, but I would suggest you make the snowman shapes going from large and then you stack up to make it smaller. So to make it look 3D, I'm gonna make it kind of overlap behind here a little bit so you don't see a full circle, just some of it. And then I'll do another one here. Okay. And then you can add things like the arms. I like to think of it like letter Y branches. So like there's a Y, and then after that I break it up more so it's not so perfect. And you can have things like hanging down from the snowman if you'd like to. Okay, so now I'm just adding my face details. So I was gonna make mine be an artist snowman since I'm an art teacher. So I'm gonna give mine like, now this is where I don't want you to copy mine, but just to kind of give you some inspiration, like making a hat of some sort is a good little detail for showing an interesting snowman job. I'm gonna put something in its hands. This is a paint palette. Okay, maybe I'll give it a paintbrush. Oh, maybe I'll give it a little something here, like an apron, maybe an art smock. And maybe I'll give it a scarf because I feel like artists like to wear scarves, and so does snowman. So I'll make this kind of blowing in the wind here. Okay, so there's all my basic parts of the snowman. I want you to trace yours with white like I did. And then I'm going to let you use the construction paper crayons to fill in. And reminder, they're located at the front cubby area. And so these look so good on top. Next time, what we're going to be doing when I come back, you're going to get to use white paint to add some falling snow. So that's something you add later. And we'll fill this in with paint as well. I'm not sure if we'll be painting the inside of the snowman. That might be a little tricky, so you might switch to white crayon for that. So white paint's coming, and then I was going to teach you how to do some shading inside of the snowman so it looks more 3D, like it's really nighttime. So for now, all I want you to do is color in the little details with your special crayons, trace with white, and if you're finished early, you could add some kind of details, maybe sitting in the snow if you'd like to. Okay, have fun.